All right, the year is 2020, 10, 15. We're giving a tutorial how to put a universal plug that we got from U-Haul. We're dealing with the, doesn't really matter what, but this is a universal instructions. So at the end of the day, we want this to have power, and we want to test it. We're gonna put a ground signal into here, and then connect this ground signal to the negative side of the battery or the car's frame. And then this version might even light up, but we're gonna say that it doesn't. So there, this thing has ground. So now we have a fluke meter or any meter. You should need to turn it on and go to volt with the straight line, means DC, direct current, not the volt with the squiggly line. Then after that, you're gonna ask somebody to either hit the brakes, left, right, or turn signal, and you put this other side of the voltmeter into here, and then on the display it'll say 12 volts. It's saying 0 right now, but let's say if it's left and it's signaling, you'll see 12 volts flash on, off, right, flash on, off. And then if you hit the brakes, I think, I don't know, these TM stuff, but basically when you hit the brakes, one of them is just gonna light up. When you hit the brakes, you're gonna get 12 volts here and here, both sides. And then one is, I think one is if you turn on the parking lights, you get 12 volts in this one. So again, one side, when you turn right, you get 12 volts. Turn left, signal, you get a blinking 12 volts and a blinking right volts. So let's start again. When you hit the turn signals, you're gonna get a blinking right. You hit the left turn signal, you get a blinking left. When you turn on the parking lights, you should get a solid 12 volts all the time. Then if you do hit your brakes, you would get a 12 volt all the time here on the left, and also all the way here to the right. And that's the whole point of this converter box, to actually just make that situation happen, where when you're signaling, only that light bulb turns on, but when you hit the brakes, then both of them turn on, and hence the converter box. And now to wire the converter box, let's go for the easiest one first. You have this ground. They give you a screw that you can screw in and get your ground, or use the factory ground that's around there nearby and ground that. Then you just have 4 more wires, and it's already written here. So you need to find a left, a brake, a left, sorry, a right, a brake, a left, and a tail marker, and a ground. So we just have to talk about, let's talk about the right. So this right is this green wire. So at the end of the day, they give you these T connectors. And by the way, I'm talking about this model from U-Haul, 14486, okay? And then they give you this T connector. So it comes, some of the T connectors come closed like that. So you just need to open it up. And then you notice that one side is closed and the other side is open all the way through. The one that's open all the way through, if this is your factory wire, you would run it like this and have the wire go right across. And then you put your wire that you want to tee into, make sure it's a certain distance, and then push it in on the side that's away from this this long piece of plastic here, because this long piece of plastic, after you do everything, it will fold over and clip in and protect this. So once you're in there like that, you're going to put a pair of pliers, hold this, and then you will crimp it like this, crunch, and then this piece of metal blade will pierce into the original factory wire, pierce into your wire, and then your wire will come out with the signal coming out of it into the converter box. Then you're done. Just need to do 4 of them. Again, you want to find the one on the right, you just signal right, and then you can pierce into the wire or find the light bulb and touch it at the ends of it, and you can see if 12 volt is there. And then you do that for the right, do it for the left, and then finally you need to find where, when you turn the parking lights, you put it in and you get a solid 12 volts all the time for parking lights. And that's the last wire, and that's your tutorial. All right, kind of rushed, but gives you an idea. Okay, thanks for watching.